The children of Anne, Princess Royal, were as close to the late Queen Elizabeth as it got. So why didn't the Queen give Peter Phillips and Zara Tindall royal titles? While the Daily Mail's Richard Kay says Queen Elizabeth had been careful about not showing any favoritism among her grandchildren, sources close to the Queen said she had a special bond with both Peter and Zara. Back in 1978, Peter even played an important role in the Queen's Christmas speech. As for his sister, Express quotes one British body language expert as saying, "It's pretty clear from the Queen's body language that she adores Zara, and that, importantly, she feels super comfortable in her presence." The lack of royal titles all comes down to their mother, Princess Anne. After Peter was born, the BBC reported that both Anne and her husband at the time, Captain Mark Phillips, turned down the Queen's offer to give the children the right to be peers.
My parents installed in both myself and my sister that we were never going to get anything handed to us on a plate.
Princess Anne had her reasons. According to the Daily Mail, she once described her children as not royal, but enjoyed a relationship with the Queen who, in Anne's words, just happens to be their grandmother. When asked about the matter decades later, the Princess Royal explained to Vanity Fair, "I think it was probably easier for them, and I think most people would argue that there are downsides to having titles. So I think that was probably the right thing to do." Edward and Sophie, Duke and Duchess of Wessex, made a similar decision after their children, James and Louise, were born. In 2020, Sophie told Good Housekeeping, "We tried to bring them up with the understanding they are very likely to have to work for a living. Hence, we made the decision not to use His and Her Royal Highness titles. They have them and can decide to use them from 18, but I think it's highly unlikely." The fact that both Peter and Zara don't have titles may have even been what made them closer to the Queen, with Peter singled out as her supposed favorite. An insider told Gloucestershire Live, "The Queen thinks Peter especially has inherited the resilience that is so characteristic of Anne. She sees him as dependable."
They say you're the favorite grandson.
Who's they?
Who's they? Yeah.
Even though they don't have titles, that doesn't mean they aren't in the order of succession. And both Peter and Zara seem to have enjoyed the best of both worlds as a result. When he was born, Town and Country said Peter was 5th in line to the throne. Today, per the order of succession, he is 17th, while his sister, who is listed as Mrs. Michael Tindall, is 20th. Peter and Zara aren't considered working royals, or the royals who can represent the sitting monarch at public engagements. Instead, Peter has worked at the Royal Bank of Scotland and Jaguar, and he has his own sports management company. Zara is a talented equestrian with an Olympic silver medal. She is also an entrepreneur. Both Zara and her husband, former rugby player Mike Tindall, are wealthy in their own right, according to Marie Claire. In 2016, Peter shed some light on how the lack of any titles didn't have an impact on his relationship with Queen Elizabeth, telling The Telegraph, "I've always been very close to my grandmother, and we speak often. She has been an inspirational person throughout my life."